Hello, friends. Hope you are doing well. Welcome to another episode. Today, I want to talk about how to start a career as a business analyst, especially if you don't have any professional experience. So, today's question is how can I start as a business analyst without experience or no experience?
Business analysts use their data analysis capability to make business process more efficient. To do this, they evaluate system and operations to determine how the organization can improve productivity, efficiency, and profitability. So, the use of business analysis is in everywhere, whether it is banking, healthcare, or finance. So there are a variety of roles available in this particular field. Business analysis is indeed both a role and a discipline, playing a crucial part in successful change within an organization. If we think it as a discipline, then business analysis involves a systematic approach to understand the needs of an organization. You identify the areas where you can make improvement. You develop some solution to deliver some values. So it encompasses a broad areas of activities. That means first you identify the business needs or problem.
If you are a college graduate or preparing for your job interview, or if you are from a non-professional background, like you are working now in a different industry and you want to enter into the IT hub, then this video is going to helpful for you. So first, try to understand what is the role of a business analyst and why companies are looking for this kind of employees. If you look at the job market right now, then there is a huge demand of business analysts, no doubt. But many companies are looking for candidate who has like 5 years of experience and who has a specialist degree or education in this particular field.
So, dear friend, suppose you are an architect of your own career and you want to kickstart your career as a business analyst in data science driven world. So it is not easy to get a data analyst role initially after doing your graduation. You have to start with an entry level role. So you have to demonstrate your technical capability to the potential employer. So if you are aiming to break into the world of data science, become a data analyst in future, so let's start first to become a business analyst. So it's a good move because you will learn the industry first for getting this kind of job, whether you are in the basic data science world. So what are the tools you need to know for this? MS Excel, Power BI, Python, that's enough. But let's start with the basics of MS Excel. So it is most popular spreadsheet software and widely used by the data analyst, whereas the Power BI is a kind of tool that is helpful for data visualization, that makes some useful insights from data that is helpful for the decision maker and stakeholder. But the game changer technology is the Python. It has lot of free open source library, and these are very powerful libraries like pandas, numpy, and Jupyter notebooks that allows you to manipulate and analyze and present data in a way that drive the business decisions. So if you are serious about this learning path, then first start learning Python.
You have to start your career as a entry level business analyst in some small organization. So you can search some internet search, like what are the small organizations that are doing this kind of tasks that generally a business analyst role require for this. So for searching this opportunity, first create a network. You can use LinkedIn or other social media, and then through this connection, you can also use your college or university network and ask people that what kind of opportunity available in their organization, like as an intern or like an entry level business analyst role. So generally,
Dear friend, Excel and Python, these are some backbones of data science, especially Python. It has a lot of packages, and those packages are no doubt very helpful tool for any data analysis team. So if you are planning to join a data science related project or a company that is doing this kind of tasks using mathematics, statistics, and business knowledge, then first of all you need a very good understanding how they communicate, because your degree is no doubt helpful for getting a job, but the employer is looking for some hands-on experience. So that's why with your entry level degree in say business administration or science or any other particular subject, you have to get your hands dirty by building some sort of practice projects using Python and Excel, like creating a dashboard using Excel where you have utilized your knowledge of Python all. And in a data driven world, the role of a business analyst is very crucial, because you are the person who is responsible for facilitating the communication. So if you don't have some little bit of hands-on experience, it will be difficult to understand the communication. So you have to build your portfolio first. So the journey is challenging, but it is not impossible. You can do it with a right mindset. So start your project as a business analyst in data science, where you are looking at a problem that you can solve with your primary skill of MS Excel, Power BI, and Python. So how to start? First of all, you have to.
these roles are also known as like software QA tester, because entry level roles are not like a senior business analyst position. So for example, if you are looking for a quality assurance tester or a project coordinator or a market analyst or any kind of analyst role, that will be helpful for you, because you will understand the industry requirement and you will get chance to work with a team who are dealing with the kind of
understand a business problem. So how to understand the business problem? You have to define a problem of a group of people there, like who are going to become your stakeholder. Like a group of people want to solve a problem, and you have identified that problem, and that problem is going to be your project goal. Maybe you are not capable to solve it in fast try, but you have defined a genuine problem. So conduct some interview or workshop with the stakeholder and document it, like what kind of questionnaire you set for gathering the information, and put those questionnaires in an MS Excel file and create a very nice documentation with proper formatting, that this is how I have gathered the information about this project, and here I have defined some of the objectives and the key metrics how I want to solve the problem. So that is a way of showing the understanding of business problem. Now when you are collecting the data for based on the set of questionnaire, that is actually data collection, or a kind of process where your primary goal is to
job that a business analyst do on day-to-day basis. So before that, it is necessary to make a roadmap how you can present yourself as a junior level business analyst, and that is our point of discussion in this particular video. Dear friend,
gather more information about the business problem. After gathering those information, it is time to clean the data, finding out the relevant data, and you will find some of these data are usable for the analysis. So that data may be in a kind of CSV format that easily loaded in MX Excel, and you can do a little bit of graph, or you can create some insight based on that. Then the next step will be using Python to perform some sort of further analysis using the libraries like Panda and NumPy. So Python will help you handling large amount.
As a business analyst, you need to demonstrate some sort of technical ability, and for that you need to show your potential employer some of your work. And these work are like how you write business cases, how you have prepared some sort of report like a technical proposal, or you have some sort of GitHub links or some website where you can demonstrate the kind of work you already done, and that is going to help the employer understand your potential. The next
Of data set. If you are not capable to gather a lot of data based on a project, then there are many open source data sets available that you can download, and based on that data sets you can also do the data analysis things. So what is the goal of doing this data analysis? You want to generate some actionable insights from these data set so that it is going to solve a business.
Next point is, what are the major skills that generally an employer look when they are hiring a new employee. First thing first is your problem solving ability. Employer want to see that you can tackle challenges. They also ask you some very basic question about your thinking process, about how you generally find a solution of a problem, how you define a problem. So they want to see your structural approach in terms of presenting a problem, and how you analyze the data, how you gather information first and then analyze the data, and then how you make your decision. So if you can structure your answer using this step, that will show that you have the problem solving ability.
This problem. So you have to remember this point. Otherwise, there is no way to show that I have really focused on solving a business problem. So using Python, you can perform various type of statistical analysis, you can do data modeling, you can do some hypothesis testing. So tools like Panda can help you in filtering, aggregating, and transforming the data. You can use the libraries like Matplotlibs or Seaborns to create some visualization that showing some patterns and trends. And this is,
of course, you also need to demonstrate your communication skill, especially your business communication skill. So here employer will access how you explain your thought and how you clearly articulate the business problem. And here they also want to judge your listen and response capability. Especially you have to be a very active listener, and when you are listening, also prepare your response that makes sense and that shows that you understood the problem. The next part
is how you can start your communication. You can start your project based communication, and you can show that these as an example of your previous work. Dear friend, let us talk about the kind of team you are getting in a real life project. You are going to work with professionals like project managers, product manager, and consultants. So business analysts are some
part is like your problem solving capability. that we already discussed. I'm going to discuss about your business process understanding, like how you understand the business process. You will face some very common knowledge based question like, can you tell me what is a business process? So in that case, you have to answer it in very short and to the point answer, that like a business process is a series of steps and activities that an organization perform to achieve some specific goal. The process are always documented and standard to ensure that these are aligned to the business operation. For example, business process might include some step of handling customer order,
Teammates or team player in any data science related projects where you are working with the project manager for defining the project's scopes and objective. When you are dealing with the product manager, you are understanding the market needs, you are prioritizing the product feature based on that. When you are dealing with a consultant, you are more focused on the strategies and how to improve them. So it is essential to work in a versatile and disciplines as a pro.
Generally, in any business, you will find these key areas, like they have a CRM, they have some part of the software that is managing the day-to-day ticket system or services. They have a different section for the marketing part. There is a different section for sales, and like a section for their community build up, and
how you can show a great impact in the organization. So you know how to facilitate good communication, you can translate the requirements into document. You are a very research oriented person who validate the solution and check whether they are meeting the business goals or not. You are very good person in managing the change management, especially when client or stakeholders are requesting for a new change. You are analyzing whether they are aligned to business goals or not, etc. The role of a business analyst in a dynamic environment is very challenging. It is full of stress indeed, if you want to maintain a good relationship with all stakeholders, because they have their own expectations and demand. So when you are navigating these relationships, you have to understand the complexity. For example, whether their point of views are different, what are their business goals, and are you capable to understand them. So you have to communicate again and again for this. First of all, the pressure to deliver a tight deadline sometimes creates some sort of stress. So you have to use your positive thinking, positive mindset. Here it is difficult to fully switch from work mode to personal mode. You have to maintain a balance in your work life and personal life. For many business analysts, finding a balance boundary between work life and personal life is become a crucial part of this responsibility. So for long-term success, you have to work on your positive mindset, your thinking process.
Analytics. Employer also asks some behavioral question like, tell me about a time when you analyzed a business process. So you are new, you have no experience. So here actually employer want to see your behavior, like how you answer this type of question. So you can tell him the truth that I analyzed a business as a portfolio or as a demonstration of my work, where I analyze the fulfillment process of a e-commerce system, and I map the entire process like how orders are received, and from order receiving to identifying the bottlenecks and then process the order. You can demonstrate your skills, how you understand the flow, and here you can also advise that this is how I can improve the process so that there is a 10 or 20% improve in the customer service or customer satisfaction. Dear friend, if you are working on the technology side and you want to gain some more experience in business analysis, then you have to acquire some additional skills like understanding the business users, how they engage. So reach out some business user and ask them about their business problem. For example, if you are developing a new feature in a particular software, then how you are going to prepare the flow first. You can use some tools like MS Visio and draw some wireframe, then discuss this with a business user, get some feedback, and then utilize it for some sort of iteration. So this is how you will get some real world experience as a business.
Dear friend, as a business analyst, you have to maintain the revenue stream of your organization. And for that, you have to maintain a kind of corporate relationship with your partners. So, how to do this? Because here, first of all, if you are not understanding the partner goals and expectations, then they will not happy with the project, and they will not keep it ongoing. So in the initial meeting, you are very clear about the business goal, expectation, and what are their priorities. When you understand those points clear, then you can prioritize what is first and what is second in terms of your planning. So here, a business analyst work as a kind of dedicated point of contact. What is point of contact? Point of contact means for any kind of communication, the stakeholder is not going to send a mail or message to the whole company. He is only requesting information from the person who is the key point of contact. So you are maintaining a very good clear communication channel where you regularly update them about your progress and the status and all those things, and you are aware of the timeline and the time frame or deadlines, whatever, because most of the projects are time bounded. And here, for maintaining a long-term relationship, you need to build a kind of trust, a very good quality trust, and it is possible when you encourage open dialogue and you maintain a kind of transparency in terms of addressing any complicated issue. Of course, during a project execution, you will find some sort of challenges and some issues. So transparency help in good decision making. Sometimes a stakeholder will provide some sort of input in a good direction. So here, when you are showing some sort of commitment for
so very important part is requirement gathering, then understanding the user need, and then also ensure that the final product is aligned to the business goal. So this is how you are going to understand a business user. Next is the documentation part. You have to be very strong in documentation, especially when you are writing the specification of a software. It should be very clear and more like a complete sentence. You are not keeping anything open-ended, and when you are specifying the feature or function of a particular application, then It should be understandable by every one of the team, the designer, developer, and other stakeholder. Everyone is understanding what you are trying to say here in a particular part of the document. So you have to be very clear, and clarity is very important for success of a business, of a business project. Dear friend, what is data modeling for a business analyst? When you are doing some business analysis of a software, data model is the entire relationship of various entity in this application. So you are creating some sort of model, especially relationship diagram. So that is like a data flow diagram that includes the dictionaries, and it also helps you to understand how information is stored and structured in a database. Ultimately, most of the applications are a kind of database system where users are able to add, edit, and update the information. So when you are clear about the data modeling, you will get a better idea about the application. So these models allow you to specify data requirement and understand different process, and as a result you can efficiently contribute in any discussion relevant to changing feature, modifying the feature. So you need the basic understanding of SQL. You don't need a very advanced level coding skills here. When you are doing data modeling, you and you have the fundamental understanding of our database, then it is very helpful for you to explain the structure and flow of this application, and you can work confidently. I'm going to tell you the core data related skills that will advance your competency as a business analyst. If your organization is dealing with like data analysis, data visualization, then your core skills are again the communication, listening, writing, and presentation. Here do you need some very much data related skills for executing your day-to-day activities, because I don't think that you are going to do a lot of coding work as a as a business analyst.
For delivering a task, be realistic, and also use some achievable target for any kind of delivery, and then you can perform consistently, and when you will perform consistently it will automatically build up this trust. And here you will find the problem solving kind of issues at all point of work, and when you will solve a particular problem, you can celebrate the success together, and it will give you a kind of satisfaction. You will earn more and more experience, and how you have solved this problem, that is significant, as well as it is also significant to seek some feedback from the stakeholder, like we have solved this problem by this process. In future, if we find similar kind of problem, we can solve it quickly because we have a solution right now. So when you are asking for feedback from the stakeholder, it is also maintaining the relationship, it is continuously improving the relationship, and you are moving towards a long-term collaboration. And long-term collaboration is very important here, because although you understand the goal, you are maintaining a clear communication, but if you are not building a kind of trust by gathering some constructive feedback, and you are also addressing all the criticizing issues where your team failed and you are not showing the improvement, then the success of the project and continuation of the business will be hampered
in a company. So these skills are good to have, like learn a little bit about Python, Excel, R, and Power BI. That's it. Don't need to be very much expert in this particular field, and don't need to be afraid that I am not a good coder or I am not a good data analyst. Here the main goal is to understand how you start a project using based on those skills. So start learning some fundamentals of uh, Python programming and use some libraries like pandas and NumPy and other packages, so that you can do a little bit of data analysis, and also explore various type of utility library such as matplotlibs, cbons, etc. So these knowledge are sufficient for understanding a Python related project. So then learn Excel, because Excel is a very powerful tool in the field of data analysis. Why? Because around 25% time a data analyst use Excel. So here you need to understand how to use the pivot tables, pivot charts, various type of functions and formulas. Obviously, time to time.
So, dear friend, I think you are now clear about the roadmap how you can enter to a data science related project as a business analyst. If you are a beginner, first let's start by studying the statistics for core statistics, because there are some knowledge that you already studied in your high school grade and college level, so you need to brush up those and just revise them. Then Excel is already a very familiar tool, and when you are going to use it for data handling, especially data analysis, you have to understand various type of functions, especially VLOOKUP, and for example VLOOKUP, and there are many other valuable function. You can do a little bit of self-space study on the various type of Excel related function, then master on the SQL, especially the structural query language. It is very essential for manipulating the data and setting some sort of queries. Once you are confident on Excel and SQL, now it's time to utilize Python in Excel, or using the various type of packages. Learn Python and data analysis related packages that is helpful for visualizing the data. After that, you can try a little bit of understanding of how to clean the data using various type of data cleaning tools. Nowadays there are some data cleaning tools available that can help you by AI, like you are going to write what you want to clean from a column and it will automatically clean, but you have to understand how to do this cleaning. Then you can master one data visualization tool. And what is very important, that looking at the various type of use of packages, and for example, when you are using the Panda, you have to know how to import Panda to your Jupyter notebook. So you can check out various basic video in this channel about this. And there are some inbuilt function available like plot. It makes some sort of chart. You can create a line chart, bar chart, or a histogram very quickly using your data. You can draw a scattered plot. Now, what is scattered plot, how to draw an Instagram using Panda package. If you do a little bit of Google research, you can find many tutorials, and you can play around with your data. Like creating a box plot predictive analysis models, which is called the linear regression. And what is linear regression, then how linear regression is helpful, and how you can use Python's scikit learning library for linear regression. This is a matter of study. When you understand various type of decision tree related algorithm, it will help you in both classification and regression tasks. Then these are the way you are just entering into the data analysis field, and it is time to utilize your knowledge in the real world. For example, you can study on the random forest. Like random forest is a very helpful algorithm for predictive analysis, because you can take decision using those kind of model when you are creating some model using Python and using your random forest algorithm. You will get some confidence. There are many other algorithm available in Python, like support vector machine or SVM, and so these are particularly helpful for handling some non-linear data. Now, what is non-linear data, and how to use the support vector model for creating a kind of analysis? What is the use of k-nearest neighbor analysis? Because these are frequently used algorithm in the field of data science, and as a business analyst, when you are joining a new team as a entry-level business analyst, you are going to use those algorithms and tools for your day-to-day activities. Now, if you don't know what is naive bias and how it is helpful for probabilistic classification, and then you will feel that I have a lot of things to know before doing the real work. So it is a good way to find out how to be familiar with those vocabularies, with those techniques and algorithm. And there are many open source resources available on the websites of those packages, and you will also see some example code to utilize them in a data model. And by using those common technique, you will come to a conclusion that okay, now I am confident about creating my own model, and when I'm working in a project where a lot of models are utilized, I can understand the flow. I can understand the utility of this algorithm, and this is how you can improve your knowledge in this area.
You need to research on that. So dear friend, I hope this conversation is helpful for you. If you are preparing for a career in business analyst role, then this roadmap is going to help you. Thanks for watching this video. See you guys in next episode. Till then, take care and like and subscribe this channel for more updates.